In this Photoshop tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a perfect circle. So you might have heard of the shape tools, and you might know of the rectangle tool. Over here in your tool panel, you can see rectangle tool right here. If you click and hold, you get other shape tools, one of those being the ellipse tool. So the ellipse tool allows you to create an ellipse, which is kind of like an oval shape. As we click and drag on our artboard, it creates that shape. You might want it in a circle shape, and so you try to make a circle, but it's not perfect. Well, we need to hold shift while we do this, and that's going to make a perfect circle. Then we can let go, and we have our circle. But our circle has a fill and a stroke. A stroke is a line that goes around the outside edge of the circle, and a fill is exactly what it sounds like. It fills it in with color. So we need to find our properties panel. Usually that's hanging out over here on the right-hand side, right above our layers panel. If you don't see that, you could go to Window, down to Properties to make it pop open somewhere. In the Properties panel, we have a Transform section. That allows us to give it a specific width and height, and also position it in our document with an X and Y position. We can then change the angle, which doesn't matter on a perfect circle. That just spins a circle around, which you can't really tell the difference, unless you had some kind of coloring in there, like a gradient that actually maybe you wanted to change the angle of, but you could also do that in the gradient properties. We can flip horizontal and vertical. I'm more or less going through these, even though those don't matter for a circle, that you know that they're here for other shapes. In the appearance, that does matter. So we have the fill and the stroke like I talked about. So the fill, let's make it a red. So now we have a red circle. The stroke, we could increase the stroke size right here with this point size or pixel size here of the stroke. So 100 now. Or we could just remove it by clicking stroke, and this little slash symbol will remove the stroke. So you might just want the shape without a stroke. Now, some of these options here are to align the stroke to the inside, the middle of the shape, or the outside of the shape. Same thing here if you had stroke ends. So if this circle was not connected together, you could change what the ends look like and round them off. And then this is for corners. So this might matter in a shape that has corners. Circles obviously don't. You've got your circle, and in the layers panel down here, you can see you have this ellipse. This ellipse, if you want to know a really quick way to change the color, you could double click on the preview image down here in the layers panel. It actually pulls open this color picker. We could switch it to blue really quick and hit OK. So that's a really quick way to change the fill color of shapes. But this ellipse down here is its own layer. So this is called a shape layer. And the shape layers are vector layers. So this circle guy, if we press the V key and press Command or Control T, we are transforming this layer. We can grab a corner and start to make it bigger or smaller if we want. Now, if your circle begins to skew like this, then what you need to do is hold Shift. But you might not need to hold Shift. In my case, I actually just let go and let Photoshop do the proportional scaling for me. But this is how you can increase or decrease the size of a circle. And if you hold Option or Alt, it's going to do that from the center out. Hopefully you can see the difference. This is going down to the left corner, and when I hold Option or Alt, it's going from the center of the circle out. Once we like the size of our circle, we can commit that with the Return key, and then we can use V as the selection tool or the Move tool here in Photoshop, and with that layer selected down here, we can actually move the circle around. So we can move it around, we can scale it up and down really quickly, and use it in our design however we want. So if we wanted a circle to be like the left-hand side of a slide or something, and we wanted to put the title up here, we could. And that's how you can utilize circles and also create perfect circles here in Adobe Photoshop.